I decided to join the journalism school because it seemed like there's a lot of opportunities there, a lot of hands-on experiences, a lot of ways to get involved in the real world, and that was really important to me.
It took me forever to decide what I wanted to do, but when I finally decided about my junior year of high school that I wanted to be a journalism major, it was just a perfect fit.
Coming into the journalism field was something that I wanted to do from early on in high school, and specifically in sports since I'm a huge sports fan. Out of all the schools I got into, I felt that UO had the strongest journalism program.
Well, I transferred here from Oregon State where I was an apparel design major, and then I really wanted something that was like business and fashion and something I could incorporate all of that.
I just finished my third summer interning at the news station KCRA Channel 3 News in Sacramento. This past summer I was there Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m., which was an experience, but I found out that I love morning news, and that's really where I want to end up.
This past summer I worked as an assistant manager for the Wine Country Baseball League, which was like a new startup league in my county, designed at giving college players a chance to kind of develop their game and get noticed by scouts.
I was the city and state politics reporter for the Daily Emerald last year. Right now I'm interning at the Eugene Weekly, so I'm kind of all over the place doing whatever they don't want to do. But it's not bad, it's really fun.
The Oregonian was definitely the most exciting and the most recent. I worked on the features How We Live department, and so I just wrote a really wide range of stories from like arts and music to local issue type of things. I got a couple of front page stories, so it was well worth the time.
I've been really inspired by a professor, Dr. Julianne Newton. I can't explain it, but the way she teaches the students how to see things is just magical.
Mike Thaley, he taught reporting 2 last spring, taught me basically everything I needed to know to work at the Emerald, and is now the publisher actually. So I see him every day. I see this professor that I used to see in class every day. Now, we're on first name basis.
Information gathering for journalists. That was a lot of work, a lot of coffee, a lot of late nights at the library.
Taking Tracy Miller for Grammar for Journalists and for InfoHow was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to me because I like being challenged.
There's something more to this than just going to class, and it's about like building relationships with the people in your classes and in your extracurricular activities. It made me realize that I actually do have the ability to gain professional skills and do real work and be an adult and work in a professional environment.
My scholarship has made it possible for me to stay here. This is my 3rd year. I'm paying out-of-state tuition. I'm from Washington.
Thank you for this scholarship because it's allowed me to focus more time on my academic work.
I just want to thank you so much for letting me be involved in J-School and believing in me and giving the courage to follow my dreams.
Thank you so much for making it possible for me to get the most out of my U of O SOJC experience and the best education that I can.
It's been a tremendous help. You're a real role model for me, so thank you.
I would like to thank you guys for the 2nd year in a row of this money and this help and the support, and to you and to everybody at the J-School, thank you very much.
Thank you for awarding me this scholarship. I'm thankful for the opportunities it affords me and the student debt that I don't have to take on because of it.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. It means so much to me.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to focus on work and school and not having to worry about how I'm going to pay for it.
I just really appreciate this gift because financially it's lifted a big burden off my family and myself, and it's also just helped me realize that my professional goals that I was aspiring to really aren't that far out of reach.
Thank you for the scholarship because it will help me to achieve my dream of becoming a journalist.
I want to thank you for your acknowledgement of my commitment to the field of journalism and helping me feel confident about my future in the field.